Bernie Sanders campaign manager Jeff Weaver is in Burlington, Vermont. Jeff, thanks for joining us. You've heard the numbers, though, the delegate count. We're talking about perhaps a mathematical miracle required of Sanders. So I got to ask you, why is he still in the race at this point?
Well, I would not call it a mathematical miracle. The truth of the matter is that the Clinton campaign has said the thing is wrapped up, and yet they've just gone on the air with advertising in Kentucky. So they obviously don't think the thing is wrapped up. The truth of the matter is that neither candidate is going to go to the convention with the requisite number of pledged delegates to get the nomination. It's really going to come down to the superdelegates. And the superdelegates, who are elected officials and party insiders, are going to have to look at who's the most electable candidate. And I think if you look at the polls that are out today, the Quinnipiac polls in 3 battleground states, Florida, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, where the secretary is losing to Donald Trump in Ohio and is only a point ahead in Florida and Pennsylvania. It's a very, very distressing situation.
Jeff, have you been able to flip some of those superdelegates? Senator Sanders has been on the campaign trail saying that he is talking to them, that he's urging them to come over to his side. Based on just what you pointed out to us right now, those 3 polls that show in those swing states that in a head-to-head match against Donald Trump, Bernie Sanders does quite well. But have you been able to get any of those superdelegates to buy into that?
Well, look, it's still, the process is not over with yet. And I think as you watch the process unfold and we see the final contest played out in California, New Jersey, and elsewhere, I think that will be the time when the senator will make his appeal to the superdelegates, you know, considering that the polling is where it is. And it's very dicey if Secretary Clinton is the nominee.
You know, now the Republican Party has their presumptive nominee. They're able to shift their focus towards a national election. I'm wondering if your campaign is receiving any pressure at all from the Democratic Party to maybe move things along. Now we have Hillary Clinton facing 2 opponents, both Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump in a way.
No, we have not. And the truth of the matter is that's really an old myth that a long primary season somehow damages the eventual nominee, whether it's Secretary Clinton or Bernie Sanders. We saw in 2008 when Secretary Clinton went all the way to the end of that contest, Barack Obama was a very strong general election nominee. So that's really, you know, it's really an old myth. The truth of the matter is, you know, my prediction is once there's a nominee on the Democratic side, we're going to hear very little debate anymore about issues. Because we're going to be much more focused on Donald Trump's, you know, name-calling and attacks. So as long as the Democratic primary is going on, we're still having a discussion of issues like raising the minimum wage, dealing with a corrupt campaign finance system, and ending a rigged economy.
Jeff, I know Senator Sanders believes very strongly that he has a path to the nomination, but if Hillary Clinton should clinch that nomination, will Senator Sanders support her and help unify the party?
Well, she won't be able to clinch it until we get to Philadelphia, because she's not going to get, mathematically, it is almost impossible for her to get the requisite number of pledged delegates to secure the nomination. And the unpledged delegates, the so-called superdelegates, they don't vote till we get to Philadelphia. So that's going to be an impossibility. After the convention is over, I'm sure we're going to come out of this as a unified party, whoever is the nominee. You're
saying he'll support her if she is the nominee?
Oh, he has said that many times. He is going to support the nominee of the Democratic Party, absolutely. We got to stop Trump.
All right. Jeff Weaver is the Bernie Sanders campaign manager. Thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Happy to be here. Thank you.